Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Figured I'd give you one last video kind of roundabout of the 75 Mercedes, the 450 SLC. Tomorrow I will be selling this vehicle, and very grateful to have had this car in my possession. Mind you, it's only got 88,000 miles. And pretty much its original condition out of the things I've got refurbished and redone just to make roadworthy and comfortable and drive good again. But yeah, tomorrow I will be selling this, and so I just figured I'd give you a quick rundown of the things that I did and the overall condition. Start it up for you, let you see how it runs, and yeah, go from there. So first of all, here's the interior after I redid the upholstery, did the front and the rear seats all by my lonesome. It was my first time ever doing it. Not 100%, just like it was from the factory, but pretty damn good. And, it'll be serviceable for, quite a few years. And in my opinion, seats are kind of like tires and different things like that, where they're consumables. Over time, you're going to probably need to do them anyways if you drive the car long enough. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick snapshot into what the interior looks like. So outside of the seats and the speakers, a couple of the window switches and stuff like that, I didn't touch anything on the inside. So overall, started out with a really nice platform. The dash looks really great. Door panels look fantastic. Carpet's even in good condition. I need to clean this up a little bit better. But overall, interior now looks pretty damn good, and it's very comfortable to sit in. So I'm happy that the person that's going to buy this already test drove it, loves it, and is happy with the product that I put together. So that makes me feel pretty good too. We got the rear seat back here, redid the bench, did the armrest. Backs look good. Yeah, so overall that looks pretty good. And then taking you to the engine just as a reminder of the things I did here. Not too much that you can actually see. I cleaned up the air cleaner. You can see that I repainted that, made it nice and shiny. But I did all the different injectors up here, including the ninth fuel injector, the cold start valve. That thing was impossible to find brand new, so I had to buy a refurbished one on eBay. But overall, really happy with it, and everything cleaned up really nice. So for the paint, I did cut and buff this myself. I wet sanded some of the areas like the hood just to try to clean it up as best I can. You'll see right now that there's some leaf marks and stuff that have leached into the paint just from the stuff that's dropped out and then the rain that came afterwards, but that stuff wipes right off with window cleaner, or if I just took it to be washed. But yeah, cut and buffed the paint. Really happy with the overall shine that I was able to pull back out of it, but I didn't end up polishing it, which I wish I would have. Otherwise it'd probably be a good defense against some of those the leaves and the leaf marks. But on the underside, I recoated the paint on the bottom side of the body, so that's like a dark gray that came from the factory, and over time it had just started to kind of fade out, so I was able to source that paint color and resprayed that just to try to give it the factory look. And yeah, really happy with that. And then reminder again here, the back window louvers, I covered them up with a matte black vinyl wrap, just because it's a two-piece glass and the louvers sit in between with the paint cracking. It was just going to be impossible, and I'd have to take apart the whole interior in order to pull those apart, refurbish them, and paint them. And I actually kind of like it with the louvers covered because it looks like a nice natural trim. Here, you'll see I just put in a new antenna. The original radio and tape deck still works perfectly fine, but the Harman Kardon, I believe is what it was, whatever the original radio was with an electric antenna that popped up, that motor had frozen up, so it needs to be swapped out. So I just put a stationary one in there. It gets good reception now. Everything checks out really well. And I'll take you in here to the trunk just to kind of show you how big it is, but there's nothing really crazy to see in here. But yeah, oops, big trunk. We got a couple extra floor mats in the back here. We have a toolbox, we have a jack, all came factory with the car, strapped in, pretty cool. And yeah, nice carpeted look straight from the factory. I could probably fit in here myself, no problem. Yeah, everything as stock as possible, man. Like, you hear that sound of those, you know, the tailgate or the trunk closing, and just how good everything sounds. The doors are nice and tight, they don't sag. Here's the bottom side of the car again, just the overall body, beautiful condition. Brand new tires, did put all new tires on. And then as a reminder, I did the fuel pump along with the injectors. That was why it wasn't running when I bought it originally. But overall, this is the car, and it's pretty much original condition outside of what I did, cleaned it up, got it running. Just a beautiful car. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. "45 pounds of oil pressure." This thing never gets past 175 degrees. Original radio and tape deck works. AC works. Needs to be recharged though. It's beautiful. All the lights work. E-brake works. I'll even turn on the fog lights for you. Nice sound for the stock exhaust. It's got the original exhaust manifolds on it and stuff with the catalytic converters up by the firewall. That'd probably be the only thing that I would do differently, just to take away some of the heating problems up in the engine bay, and then also make it a little bit louder. But this thing's just for cruising, so take you up front. So yeah, there it is. 1975 Mercedes 450 SLC, 88,000 miles on it. This is a project that I bought in early February of this year. So turning around in a couple months, about 7-8 months. It's pretty cool to see, and definitely recouping the costs that I put into the car, probably twice over. But overall, just really happy with it. And I'm going to tell the person that is buying, if they ever decide to part with the car, contact me again, because I might be interested in getting it back and just cruising it at that point. But I got other things I want to work on right now. So here it is. Let me know if you have any questions. I've gotten pretty familiar with these model of cars, and so if you need any help with some things you're looking for, questions you just might have, or just overall some information, I might be able to answer that for you. But yeah, thanks for checking it out. Everybody have a good day.